Okay, this is a magazine called Builder Remodeler I published. The idea of these magazines, or of doing the marketing at solar panels site, is that we will feature your company and make you look very famous, and that's how these magazines actually work. They say that it's not paid advertising, and that's true, because the companies buy the reprints, and that's where we make the money. They would spend like $3,000 for the reprints, and that's how they'd get the feature article and be able to call it a non-paid article. Anyway, that's how the business works. But anyway, this is what I did. I owned this magazine. It's called Builder Remodeler, and as you see, I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 feature articles. So I collected about $20,000, or about $3,500 a piece. So maybe 17,500. And I did this one for Oregon, Washington. Builder Remodeler. Now on the front cover is Wesley Seeley Construction in front of one of the houses he built, and we call that out here. And when we do the reprint, this postage will not be there, that box. And anyway, so let's go through this real quick. It's a real magazine. It's got different companies related to building. This is Aloha Blinds and Design. Okay, this is the contents page. On the contents page, we lay out the feature articles are pointed out. For instance, Wesley Seeley Construction here, and that says 7, which would match that photo right here. These photos here match the feature articles. Number 16, feature story, Daystar Windows, and so that would be right there, that picture of him. And then we have a feature story of Home Masters. That's a roofing company, and that's their picture right there. And of course, we threw another picture up here of Wesley Seeley on the front cover. So we feature your company here. Non-competitive. We would never have 2 solar companies. We would never have 2 window companies. There's only one best of, and you're the best solar company in your city. And when you get that reprint, you put that in your sales package, and you show that this magazine chose us as a #1 solar company to do business with. So you have nothing to worry about. Sign here, press hard, 2 copies. Anyway, that's a joke. But anyway, so you will show as one of the best in your field in your reprint, that you'll use these reprints when they're done right. You will use it for years. It's a great investment. Okay, this proves that I'm the publisher. That's my picture. Yes, I'm older than what I sound. So there I am. I'm the publisher. And then here's my photographers, my contributing writers, my designers. It takes the whole staff, copy editors, etc., 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 etc. Table of contents for all the advertisers in the magazine. Again, we try to keep it not too much competition. Okay. Anyway, there is no competition on the feature articles. Okay, there's an article from myself to the readers. So this looks just like it is a real magazine on the building and remodel industry. This is one of the top real estate companies in the market, adding credibility to the magazine. Barbara Cecile, only $1 million homes, multi-million-dollar homes. This one I can't remember what it's worth, but it's in the millions. And there's the lady I did business with. Anyway, so we did a nice full-page ad for this nice mansion. One of the top design companies in the area, very famous in the Portland, Oregon market, and it's Mascor. Efficient Living. So we connect ourselves with a lot of professional companies. This is the feature article for the front page of the magazine. Wesley Seeley Construction. Shows it's a cover story. That's what that'll show on the reprint. We pick out the perfect photos for your reprint, because you'll be using this as a flyer in all your sales presentation materials. So we'll have a photo, professionally written article that does nothing but sell, sell, sell you as the best in the business. This is the inside of Wesley Seeley's home. I took these photos. Anyway, this is Wesley Seeley's dad, and we're promoting here that he also builds little houses next to the big house, because he put his dad, who has medical issues, in the small house. So he builds little senior homes to take care of your elderly parents. He also does remodeling, and this is outside by the Portland area, by Hillsboro. This is a home remodel, and this is a picture of the inside of the kitchen and what he did there. So we hit the construction part, the remodeling part, and we always have the contact us phone number and call to action at the end. And this is from a Solar Star. It's a roof solar item that they put on the roof. This is a financial company. This is Michael's Design and Trim. They're very famous in the market. They do very nice work on the trim of the houses. So we're happy to have them in the magazine. This is another feature article, another way of doing it. And that is when you have a 4-page article, you go with a full page on the left here. We get a high resolution photo. And of course you'll have the digital one to email to people showing that you were chosen as the best in the solar industry in San Diego or Sacramento or wherever you're at, Los Angeles. And this one here is a window company, Daystar Window and Doors, and it will show, you know, how great they are at what they do. So sorry about getting the shade on this. It's kind of hard to do this. I'm not a professional videographer by no means. Anyway, when I did this article here, of course the writer writes the story. On this one I took the pictures. I actually went 150 miles away to go to the factory and take some other pictures of the actual manufacturing plant of the doors and the windows. And then I took some more photos of their plant, their truck, a couple of their workers, and then we have some of the doors and some of their trucks that are lined up, and words that do nothing but sell, sell, sell this company. This is like an advertorial, but doesn't look like an advertorial to the customer, because it looks like it's an article in a magazine. And we said this about you. You didn't say it about yourself. Okay, now here's this is a screen company. A screen is not just a screen unless it's a phantom screens. Okay. And then this is a garage company. Your garages look nice. Flora company, Flora Tile, I believe. So it's a real remodeling magazine, and you know we got home remodeling, home renovation and design by Stanley, Abbey Carpet and Floor, and very professional layout. Well, this isn't my first magazine. I've done a lot of them. I was also the publisher for Builder Architect magazine in Portland. I had the most feature stories of anybody in the 50-year history of the magazine. I had 6 feature stories in one magazine. Nobody'd ever had 6 feature stories, because people pay over $3,000 each for the feature stories. And that gets them a certain set of reprints, a few thousand reprints. Another remodeling company. These are just ads. These aren't feature stories. These are making up the magazine. This is a lending institution. For lending, gotta have money, build a house. Okay, so this is a company selling townhomes. Valair, famous townhome builder. So they're doing business there. Oh, and a realtor, and she happens to be my twin sister, Kathy. In other words, Keith and Kathy. Anyway, that's my twin sister there. And I threw her real estate ad in there. Here's pods. When you're moving or building, you need pods. So threw that ad in there. Kind of related. Okay, another construction company. That's okay. I know it's a little competition with Leslie Seeley, but it's not a feature article. Now this is a roofer and home masters. That's some of his people. Owners in the middle there, and dependability you can trust. And with our third-party endorsement as one of the best roofers in the Portland, Oregon market. And we prove it by before and after photos and by a lengthy story about how great they are and what they do, which will get people to read it because it's not an ad, it's a story. And our great writers write great reviews. Have you looked at your window? I'm sorry, have you looked at your roof lately? .com. And this shows a torn up roof and a lot of moss in the Portland, Oregon area. And this is before and after. More positive remarks about this roofing company. And then it always ends with all your contact information. The online feature articles can have a link. They go to a video or download the PDF or links to your website. Okay, vacuum flow. These are built-in vacuum systems into the house. This is a sealer, I believe, for the driveways. Silgard and his company. So, still. And then masonry needs bricks for your house. A lot of bricks and stone. So they rock. We rock masonry. Okay, and then here's one of the huge repair and remodeling companies in the Portland, Oregon area. Whoops. And this is FX. They've been around forever. Happy to have them in the magazine. They're very credible. They have a lot of people that work for them. Here's a few of them. So that's good to have them in the magazine. This is business systems connecting people with technology. Okay, here's your appliance dealer, which provides the refrigerators and the stoves for the new homes. Golden Rule Remodeling Construction. Builder Concierge Service ad. Western Construction. And this here is 200 Best to Show awards. Photographs I took at the Home Remodeler, Builder Remodeler show. 200 Best of Show awards. All builder type companies. And I gave these 200 companies Best of Show award, which also gave me a reason to go and visit 200 related companies and show them their Best to Show award photo in the magazine, which would also give them an opportunity to have a feature article in my next issue. So that's what this is in the back. 200 different Best to Show awards. And then we have a very famous company called Neil Kelly. And they do cabinets in the Portland, Oregon market. And very famous. And then we have a gutter company. Okay, now I hope you understand what the feature article and what we can do with your solar company or any company with a that wants to have a great marketing vehicle to use in their sales programs. Okay, thank you.